Right, watch your butt. What are we doing then?
We're making cupcakes.
More baking. Because we're bored. There's literally nothing else to do. So we went to the shop and bought stuff, didn't we?
Actually, we have something to do. John Wick's.
It's Joe Wicks. It's not John Wick. It's Joe Wicks.
Joe Wick's.
Yeah. Right. Oh, we're feeling very slow today. This is what's happening. Didn't buy the icing because this says may contain milk. And Charlotte's got a dairy allergy. Come on guys, keep up. So may contain milk. Milk's not in the ingredients, but it may contain milk. And the icing, obviously, like this icing is likely to, that comes with this is likely to contain milk.
What's going to be the icing then?
We just don't need icing.
Yeah,
Just
we
eat a
do.
spongy cupcake.
No.
So there's a high chance Charlotte's not actually going to get to eat any of this because it says may contain milk and she's got a dairy allergy. We're also putting eggs in.
Mom?
Charlotte!
I wanted
You can get a wee nibble, but you don't want to get a sore tummy and make yourself sick, do you? I think I should taste it first.
Okay.
I'll taste all the cupcakes
And you...
and I'll let you know if they tasted like they had milk in them. And she's not allergic to eggs, but she's got an egg intolerance, so she tends to get quite
Googly.
googly. Right, come on, I need to get this done.
Googly.
Go on. That's it. That's all that's in the box. So I think this is going to be very straightforward.
It's going to be a little good.
And we're drinking Iron Brew. Dead judge me, it's sugar free apparently. It's probably still very unhealthy, but I'm not really bothered. That's the kind of day I'm having. Right, preheat oven. The oven is on. Have we washed our hands? Totally. You haven't. I have.
No, you haven't.
You sit and pick your nose every 5 minutes. Get your hands washed. Go. And while you're doing that, I'll put this into the bowl, okay? Right, watch that burn your hands because that tap can get quite hot. Right, there's some soap. I definitely wash my hands. I'm not a minor.
You didn't wash your hands.
I did. We literally got back from the shop about 2.5 minutes ago, and the first thing I did when I came in was I washed my hands and I put hand gel on.
I never saw that.
Well, that's because you were probably sitting in the hall taking your boots off still.
I wasn't.
You probably were.
Looking at you like you had
You've got to be extra safe for this COVID stuff, eh? So. Right, watch, because that water's getting quite hot. I can see the steam coming off it. Okay, oh, you need a whisk. Keep getting this out. And then it tells me I need a whisk. Right, that's it. You have a bit of kitchen water dry your hands. Right, in you go. Right, don't touch the bin when you've done it, just leave it on there and I'll sort it out. Right. Oh, I'm not, I need a bowl for these eggs. Charlotte, you're great at doing eggs, aren't you? You're great at doing eggs. So there's a bowl for your eggs. Just to put them in there first.
What is that? Sprinkles?
I don't know what it is. There's lots of bits in there, isn't there?
I think it's sprinkles.
It is called a rainbow cake though, and look.
I think that's the sprinkles.
Rainbow chip party. Ooh, I wonder if they made of chocolate. Maybe that's why it says it may contain milk.
I'm gonna do the eggs. Because I'm really good with eggs.
See, it doesn't say anything to do with milk and ingredients. It just says may contain milk
And that's it.
on the may contain bit.
It's
So
not even broken.
Aye, Charlotte carried eggs home in a bag, and there was a lot of banging on the floor going on my way home. So we thought they might be broken. Right, whoa, I haven't told you how many eggs yet.
What eggs?
3 medium eggs. Do you think you can manage to do 3?
Yeah.
Right, go then, eggs. And I'll go and measure out the milk, which obviously we're using soya.
I'm scared.
You can do it. We're using soya milk. And how much of that do we need? 180. Boom. Right, I'll measure the milk. We'll measure it. You give me a fright, Bairn! Oh, that milk's just about finished. To get another
Where do we put this?
Put the shell back in the box and I'll deal with it. Oh, hold on a minute, man. Wait, you've got a bit of shell in the bowl.
I got stuff on
You've got a wee towel there. Doesn't it matter?
Ew.
Just don't put it in your mouth. Right, see what you do with this. See this eggshell? You watch. Oh, you've kind of crushed that, so maybe no. Get a wee spoon. And look, see that eggshell?
Mhm.
Just scoop it out. Because we didn't want another eggshell incident.
Because I did that.
Who did that?
And
Did she? So it wasn't you, Nat? Nat?
no,
Nat?
no, I put this in, like, and then put it in then like a long day ago, and then put a shell in your breakfast. Remember?
Oh, aye, she did, aye, because we were having mashy egg that day.
Yeah.
And I got a crunchy bit and I was like, yummy. Right, I need to get another soy milk because that one's finished.
That was my soy.
Right, come on then. 3 eggs, that's 1 down, 2 to go.
Is this medium?
They're all medium, so you don't need to worry about the size. They're all medium. Right, so I've put the milk in.
I'm scared if it's gonna go all over me.
Get it done. What else needs to go in here? Oil. How much oil? 90 mils. That was perfect. No shell that time.
I'm gonna do this one. 1, 2, 3. Break it.
Right, that's your last one, okay? Oh, that one's holding on for dear life. It doesn't want to break. What do you think? Ooh, another wee tappy.
I think that's it.
Oh, that's it. Good job.
No shell.
Stick it back in the box.
Ugh,
Right, give your hands a clean.
so dusty now.
This is going to be so easy to do. This one. Because there's no icing mix.
I
It's
want
just
to do
one mix.
icing.
Right, what you need to do now is you need to pour that bowl into this bowl.
Excuse me.
Because all the shells
You
are-
have to taste the cupcake without icing.
I think it's going to be great without icing. You need to pour the...
I said do with icing.
I don't think we've got
You
anything
look.
to make icing.
You have icing.
Do you?
Yes, you do, in that cupboard.
Do you?
Yes, you do.
You're
Go
not... We're having a bossy day, Charlotte.
No, go.
Aye. Pour the egg into the bowl. Right, now there's a hard bit. You want to mix it.
That's hard.
But you've not to get any on the bunker.
Oh, why none? I'm gonna just mush the egg.
You're going to mash it up first. Dog's barking now.
Why?
Don't know. It's maybe somebody at the door.
Excuse me, I want it with icing.
Tell you what, why don't we do this?
You taste it with icing, and then if you say it, when it tastes like it got milk in it, you say you're not allowed it. How about that?
How's about we just make the cupcakes first and then we'll see how we feel when they're cooked, okay?
Okay.
I think that's a plan. Because there's no point deciding if we want icing or not now. Genuinely don't think I have any, but we'll just wait and see what happens when the cupcakes are made.
A long day ago, I saw you had icing in your hand from that cupboard.
Right, but
Can't
if that was a
understand
long day ago, it might be finished.
It was a little bit of cup. Maybe it is
Maybe it is.
because we make a lot of cakes.
You know, that's like our go-to thing when we're bored, eh?
Mhm.
That's why Mum's got a big double chin now. Like a frog.
You don't.
Big
You
double
look beautiful, Mom.
chin. Good girly.
Have a mix?
I think that, see the bottom of the thing? Push it right to the bottom and scrape it round because I think there's still loads of dry stuff there. Can you hear it? Hear it? That's all the dry stuff coming off the side of the bowl.
Do you think that's it?
Let's have a look. Oh, look. You see it? When you lift it up, see all the dry stuff coming off?
Oh, yeah. It
So,
smells so good.
it does smell good already. What have you been learning about at school this week? For home learning?
I never went to school.
But remember, Mummy's been doing home learning.
Oh.
What have we been doing?
We have done diary.
You did a weather diary, that's right. What else did you do?
We did talk about the Loch Ness Monster. And we did a chart
What was our chart?
to read the sentences and figure out like the question.
Was that when you were talking about arrays?
Yeah, and you have to guess. You have to guess because it's Scottish language, and you have to guess what she's saying and figure it out.
Do you want me to say something in
Mhm.
Scots for you?
Mhm.
Alright. Where are you gone?
Where are you going?
Where are you gone?
Where have you gone?
Where are you going? Where are you gone? Where are you going?
Got jinx in our house.
What is the Loch Ness Monster's nickname?
What is Loch
What is it?
Nessie?
Nessie. And where is it? What does Loch stand for? What does Loch mean? Sorry. What's Loch? Remember Mummy told
lake.
you? A lake, well done.
It's really, really, really tall.
It's really deep, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember how deep it was?
750.
That's it. 750 feet deep, Loch Ness. And here's a hard one. Where is it near? Where's Loch Ness? Where is the lake?
Cherry Island.
The Cherry Island
He
is...
lives there.
It's at Loch Ness, Cherry Island, because it's the one island there. But where is it? Where's it near? Mummy told you it was near somewhere.
It's near
Inverness.
Inverness.
Inverness. I can't remember anything else.
I can.
Oh, what's where does Nessie live in Loch Ness? What's our house called?
Cherry Island.
What? No, our wee house. At the very, very bottom. Way deep, deep, deep down.
Loch Ness.
It's called Nessie's Lair.
Oh.
Forgot that one, right. We've done the mixing. And the arrays was quite hard, wasn't it?
It's not so good. I want to burn my finger.
Mummy had to learn about the arrays as well.
I want to eat it already.
Could you do me a favour? Could you get the towel and dry that bit of water?
Mhm.
Although it's not actually water, I'm pretty sure it's egg white.
Mhm.
We don't have a baking tray as such. So we're just going to use these roasting tins to put our cupcake trays in or things. I think I used to have like a cupcake case holder like years and years and years ago. When Michael, yeah, when Michael was wee. But then when he got a wee bit older and we didn't do baking so much together, they were a bit manky anyway, so I chucked them out. Calm down. Look. So we maybe need to invest in that. Some more baking stuffy. Get all the proper equipment in that.
I like baking.
I know you do. We've got cake tins, but they're massive, eh? Like proper big, so maybe need to get some smaller ones. You could get a wee penny, a wee apron. What do you think?
Because I'm really good.
Yeah, you could be like an expert baker.
I'm not really that good, Mom.
You're pretty good. I think for 6 years old, cracking the eggs, you've done really well. I think maybe, let me see, aye. Just put 6 in that one, because they're gonna, that'll do. And then put 6 in that one. Oh, so glad it's Friday.
Why?
Because I'm really tired.
You mean Friday the Sabbath?
I've been trying to get up. I find it quite hard. I've been staying up really late recently just to get time myself at night time, obviously because the kids are here all day. So to get any sort of time where you can like watch a TV show that's not appropriate for bairns, you have to stay up really late. And then I'm getting up at like 5, 6 in the morning. I just can't sleep.
I love the smell of the cake.
So I'm absolutely knackered. But tomorrow, because obviously today's Friday, tomorrow I don't have to worry about getting up. So my body will hopefully be less stressed and I'll be able to sleep. Because I won't have to be up for a certain time. Right. Now, this is a bit I think we're going to find tough.
It's a bit in.
Yeah, because there's a lot of cupcake mix. So what we'll have to do is... Let's see. What's your bum? What we could do is... Oh, here's an idea. We could use this scoop which is a measuring spoon, instead of using a teaspoon or a dessert spoon, just go for it. We'll see what happens. Whoa, that is mega full. We don't want, like, I'll give you a wee thing. We don't fill the cupcake mix all the way to the top. We only want it about 2/3 up, okay? Oh, no, didn't have to worry about that. Didn't worry about emptying the scoop. And if you get some on the bottom of the tray, it doesn't matter. I think we've got extra mix in there anyway for 12 cupcakes. Maybe get some more. Just...
Stop it!
Sorry, bossy.
You're bossy too.
I know, that's where you get it for, is for me. Really tired today. Didn't you go to your bed at a decent hour of the night?
No.
No, near down.
Finished.
What happens at bedtime? Put Charlotte to bed. She gets her teeth done. She gets a pee. And she goes to bed. And then Mummy is like, right, I hope you have the greatest sleep in the world. Love you.
But I never sleep.
No. And she comes and finds me and she's like, oh, I need a drink. And I'm like, no. And then she's starving. And then she's got to tell me about something that happened long day ago. And then she can hear somebody breathing. And then somebody farted upstairs, so the smell's terrible and she can't sleep through the smell. And then I finally get her back to bed. And I think you're sleeping.
But I'm actually not.
But she's not sleeping.
I'm playing with my toys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that anymore though. Or do I?
Yeah, you do. Every night.
Does the cake look smashy?
This is why Grandad won't babysit you.
Because I'm too bossy.
Because you're bossy and you won't go to sleep. And obviously it's COVID just now, so you can't visit his house anyway.
And I don't want to smell in my nose.
You don't want to smell Grandad up your nose? What does he smell like?
Smells like someone farted in my nose.
Charlotte, you can't say that. Grandad loves you. He just wants to be your best friend.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. I think he just finds you quite hard to deal with, and he finds it quite difficult because you're just a mini me. You've just got a very strong character, don't you? And I know what you were doing anyway. Before all this lockdown level 4 started, you gave Grandad a kiss on the cheek, didn't you?
I regret that.
You regret it. You do love Grandad though.
I hate him.
That's too much. Excessive, Charlotte.
Why I say, do you love him? I said no. You give me an answer and I said no. That doesn't have much.
I know, you have to put some more in. You love Grandad's wee doggy though, eh? Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Wee Frankenstein. Oh! I think we're going to have loads of mix left. I think we're going to have a lot of cupcakes.
I think we're going to have more than 6.
I think we're going to have loads. Well, we've got 6 in here and 6 in here. So if you double 6, what does that make?
That makes 12.
Uh-huh.
I just did it in my head like I usually do.
I bet if I'd asked you what 6 add 6 is though, you wouldn't have got it right. Because you would have been panicking and thinking too much.
I won't. Just tell me.
Alright then. What's 7 add 7?
14.
Ooh, smarty pants. That was good. Very good.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Good.
I've been learning.
Good. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Who's a better teacher, me or Miss Mackey?
Miss Maggie.
I think she probably is.
Because she actually gives me hugs when I feel, like, sad.
Does she? That's nice.
When I was playing, like, Duck Duck Goose, when I fell over and I had a bloody knee, she helped me.
Oh, that was really nice.
She just let me sit next to her.
That's lovely. Do I not do things like that?
You do?
Well, then I'm good too. I'm not trying to take the shine off Miss Mackey, but come on.
Excuse me. If I had to pick one out, I will half you in half. Because you're that good, Mom.
I can't be that good if you're willing to only have half of me and then half of Miss Mackey, aye. But I'm glad you like Miss Mackey. It makes me happy that when you go to school you've got a teacher you like.
Because when someone's hurt, she always helps.
That's nice. It's nice to have a teacher that cares, isn't it?
Yeah. Guess what Anna told me last night?
I don't know what if anybody else
That
wants to
her
hear.
teacher, when someone had a water to paint, she had to get something from the tap. When everyone gets a tap in the water.
When she had to get, what did she have to get out the tap? Water for a drink?
No, she had to get water out to drink from the tap. And the teacher just let the other kids just have whatever they want.
Charlotte, where drinking water comes from? It does come out the
The
tap.
drain.
The drain? No, if you want a drink of water, you have to have it out the tap. You're just lucky because at school, when you go to school, Mummy sends you with 2 water bottles, so you don't have to worry usually about filling it up, do you? Whoa, that's got a lot in it. Right, I'm going to try and find something else to put, oh, lordy, what are we going to put that in? Do you think we could squeeze in a couple of cupcake packets in there? Do you think we could squeeze them in? Right, we'll try. You don't worry about moving it, I'll move it. And that way you're not getting your fingers covered in mix.
That happens all the time, Mom. It's not going to be necessary.
I think that's got, whoa, it's got plenty in it. Just lift it up and just turn it that way. That's it, there you go. Problemo solved. Right. See if I can shimmy some extra cases into here because these are filling up fast. I think that because Mummy's stamping a wee couple extra in, that if they overflow at all, which I think they will because you're filling them up quite well, that they might join on to the cupcake next to them, but we're alright with that, eh? We're alright with that. I think I'm still going to have to find somewhere else to put some cupcakes. Oh, Jazzy McDazzy. What do you miss most about being at school?
That I learned.
Eh?
That I learned and Miss Matthew helps me.
Do you know what I miss most about school?
What?
I miss most about you getting to go to school is that I feel, and I told you this already, that we don't have enough special time anymore, do we? Because Charlotte would go to school, and because her dad was at work all day and her siblings were at school all day, I would have all day to do all the housework and sort the dog out.
And when I come back, we have time to...
We always had special time, and I'm not saying I'm not grateful that she's here now. I am saying, however, that it was more special because I'd missed you so much all day, and now I'm not getting a chance to miss you.
Because I'm already here.
You're here all the time, and that's lovely for Mummy. And it's lovely for you, I think, as well.
Because I love you, Mom.
And I love you too.
At least I have one Miss Matthew and Mom, because they're both helping me when I'm sad.
Do you want me to move that whisk out the way? So yeah. But it would just be nice to miss people, like...
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of miss.
We wouldn't win though, because when you go back to school eventually I'm going to miss you and I'm going to wish that it was lockdown again.
Why?
Just because I'll miss you so much, because you'll not be here. And then Mummy will be...
Sad.
Yeah, so can't really win. And then I won't get to do fun baking in the afternoon anymore. We'll have to wait till the weekends. And we don't do it every weekend, do we?
Not really yet.
No. But we've started doing it a lot more now.
Do you like my cupcakes?
I think they look smashing.
Thanks.
I think we've got an excessive amount of mix.
So...
Like, crazy amount of mix. Do you know what it says?
What?
It says it serves at 12. So if it's got a picture of an actual physical cake on the front,
I
which
think
is
it's
fine.
really big.
But then it does tell you can pour it into cupcake cases as well. I'm sorry, pal, but that's not 12 cupcake cases. That's a lot more. Right, are these ones... Oh, that one's going to be like this. Right, watch. I'll move these out of the way. Don't fill them up anymore, please. I'm going to get you more cases. Ah!
Why?
Right, the oven is...
Ready?
hot.
Hot. Hi. How does it feel to hot in it?
It's very hot. Watch that one at the front, see? That one's going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy.
I wanna put my finger on it.
Don't put your finger on it.
But I want to try it out. I wanna try it.
Go on then.
Oh my god, Mom. Are you gonna put all of them in there?
Well, I don't really have a choice.
You do have a choice.
So, I think we're just going to have a chill weekend. You alright?
Just trying to put this mix in there.
I'm actually thinking about taking a walk down to the beach in the morning.
Yeah, what
It's not a beach like... What's your bum, darling? Watch me fall off that chair. It's not like a beach, like a sandy beach. It's a beach that's like...
Oh, I know that
It's
beach.
sludgy and it's...
I know that beach. We went to it before.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think you've been... Oh no, you did. But that's the one that Mummy and Daddy walks the dog at sometimes.
Yeah. And me and Dad throw some like stones into the lake.
That's right. That's the one. So I'm thinking about going down there tomorrow morning and just basically letting the bairns get minging with wellies on. Because there's nothing else to do. Do you want to know what? I think that by the time that you've poured them out and we're ready to put them in the oven, we'll be able to stop the video because the other cupcakes will be ready. That's just what I'm thinking. Remember, darling, if you fill it too much, it'll just go over. Put this mark away. What are we going to have for our tea?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Do you know what we could have? We could have square sausage, chips and beans, and just have like a fatty dinner.
Can I have like toasty?
You want the toasty?
I really like them.
We've not had anything appropriate really to eat all day.
Please can I have a toasty?
We've just had junk all day, really.
Please can I have toasty?
Don't think I've got any special cheese.
Melted cheese. You can melt the cheese.
But it's still got to be dairy free, doesn't it? I don't think I've got any.
You gave me it last year.
Last year.
So you have to.
Yeah, but you have to go to the shop and buy it when you run out.
And it said, I will. Oh my, that was a lot.
I'm thinking, let's just have dinner and then eat our cupcakes and... Oh, what did you watch? You watched Black Panther, didn't you?
What is Black Panther?
That was when you were crying at the end. What happened?
His brother died.
His brother died and Charlotte was devastated. And what did you say? You know he was naughty, but he only wanted to be king.
To be king?
It was a wee shame. But you said that about Scar as well. You cried when Scar died on The Lion King.
Scar?
Remember The Lion King? When Simba killed his uncle Scar. And you said that you knew that Scar was a baddie, but he just wanted to have a shot being in charge.
Yeah.
Very understanding.
Guess what? Do you know Black Panther? His brother just wanted to get revenge because he wants to get revenge on who killed his father.
I know. And you can't really blame him for that, can you?
No.
So I feel like for me, as a parent, I'm glad that Charlotte's got the ability to feel compassion for someone, even when they've been naughty. Like they deserve to be heard, don't have a chance. But it's also a wee bit concerning that she always seems to relate with the villain. Because in Tangled, Mother Gothel, or whatever her name is, you liked her. You said she was only trying to look after a little girl. She got nothing but a hard time with it. So I don't know if that means maybe Charlotte's secretly evil. Are you secretly evil, Charlotte?
No.
Are you secretly evil?
I'm good like you.
Oh, do you think I'm good?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. I definitely think you're good. You've got a brilliant gold heart, don't you? I cannot believe how much cupcakes you've made.
Guess what? When my brother was angry at me, I gave him a chance to hug me, but he said no.
I know. He was sometimes, what do you call him, Brian? What's your uncle's name? Sometimes he just gets crabby, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Maybe sometimes I get moody and stuff like that.
What did you do, for the people that don't know? What did you do for Michael when you were 3?
Give him, when he was in the hospital, I gave him some of my backbone blood.
It was your bone marrow, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Michael had to get a bone marrow transplant.
And I gave them some.
And you gifted it to him.
When I was 3 years.
She was 3 years old. Because you have to be a tissue match. It's nothing to do with your blood type.
When I was 3, I sacrificed it.
You sacrificed it for him. And she had to give permission. And she had to have a meeting with a specialist, like, third party, to make sure that we hadn't bribed her into doing it. And Charlotte's quite switched on for her age, so she was able to have a full conversation with this person. Yeah. So very, very
guess
special
what? When I was 3, I was a really good girl, so I'm gonna be a really good girl when I'm grown up.
You're just a good girl anyway, aren't you?
Hmm?
You've been a good girl all the time. I mean, we all have silly days, don't we?
But we just want.
You just get over it, don't you? You just move on.
Just ignore it.
You just say sorry and move on.
Just say sorry. We don't have enough.
Charlotte, we've got millions and billions, but I think this is the last day. I think you're right. I think you'll fill up then, no bother. Do you want me to help you finish it, or do you go do it yourself?
Can you go get another one, please?
I don't think you need another one.
For you.
Another what?
Another spoon of this.
I've got you this in case you need to scoop extra. Charlotte, stop just now. Smell. Smell the cakes, man. I think I'll make it till the end of tea time.
Why?
Because I'm going to have one. A wee sneaky one. Just a wee one.
Can I have a wee one too?
Just a wee one. We'll have to keep it a secret and not tell anybody.
Don't tell Dad, because it's a conversation.
Don't tell anybody. We'll just sit in the kitchen and eat cakes.
Just one.
Just one. And that you stop me after one, and I'll stop you after one. Just one. We have to promise each other just one.
Yeah.
And then if I say 2, will you let me eat another one?
If I say
No, you have to say no. You have to stop me.
I know.
You won't stop me, will you?
I will.
I'll be sitting on cake 4 and Charlotte will be like, oh, this is so good.
But you have to say promise you would do one. You have to say
That's it, we
stop.
have to do 1 and then we have to stop.
When I do 2, you're supposed to say
No, 1.
excuse me, another next. Excuse me, when I was gonna eat another one, but I was like, and you said no.
Do you want to get another wee cupcake packet, wee case? Smell it. Oh, it's cakes.
I got one. Baka baka lata.
Right,
There's
shimmy that
gonna
in
be a
there.
lot of cakes.
Do you want to do it?
Alakaya makalahaya. That's gonna be
That is
too much.
a messy one. Do you want me to pour you out?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. Think it will fit?
Woo!
Mom, it's more
Do you
than
want to get
that.
another one?
It's more than that. It's more
Get
than
another
that.
one, look. So I didn't care if you realise come this point, but we're very bored. Oh, careful, monkey nuts. Watch.
I have stuff on it.
Don't lick your fingers, it's not okay to do that.
I'm gonna wash it.
We're very bored.
Yes.
And we've got family that like to watch these videos occasionally.
But no one wants
So it's
to
kind of
watch
like, well, some people do in the family. Obviously, there's other people in the family that spend no time with the children and make no effort with the children, but we'll just swiftly move past that situation.
it. Guess what? The people who actually gives us treat is dad's, like our
Right,
dad.
whoa, let's not name names. Let's not call folk out on a public platform. Let's just move past that. We can what we can, and that's all that matters, eh, baby?
I want to taste it.
You can't taste it, darling. 'Cause
I'm
it's not
hungry. I want to get all that.
You can't eat that because it's raw egg in it. And you're not allowed egg as it is because you're intolerance. So me letting you sneak a cupcake, you should be saying thanks, Ma.
Thanks, Mommy.
Thanks, Ma.
You said you want to make me a toasty.
I tell you what, I make you a toasty. Charlotte, careful! Jeez, oh
Make
man.
me a toasty.
I don't think I've got any cheese. On the off chance I do not have cheese, which I'm pretty sure I don't.
You have dairy free tea.
I do not have cheese.
Yeah,
Let me
you
finish. Let me finish, child. If I don't have dairy-free cheese, will you have square sausage, beans and chips?
No.
No. I mean this.
It's of it.
She doesn't eat what she's told. She doesn't go to sleep when she's told. I have to force her in the shower and wash her hair. Because you're a wee stinker, eh?
I actually like...
You like it, but you like it when you're in. But getting you in's the problem. Once you're in, you like playing with your dolls and whatever. But getting you in is an argument. What's happening? Oh! Stand there. You might be able to stop the video. Because I think the other ones might be ready. Right, no, don't go near the oven because the glass door will be hot as well, darling.
That was quick.
It feels like it's been quick, but it's taken you about 15 minutes to pour them into the cases. Right, watch your mum. Wow. Oh, the ones are defo ready. Right, don't touch this tray. This tray is so hot that it will burn your fingers. Boom. Do not touch. Hot. So hot. So hot. Right, well, you're not to touch them just now because that tray is very, very hot. Let me get a plate. Now move this water in.
Whisper.
Oh, we've got to whisper.
Yes, because people are outside the door.
Okay, we'll whisper then. Right, here's a plate. Right, I'll pass you the cupcakes and you set them on the plate. So everybody... Well, we need to put them all on the plate just now. Okay, so they can cool down. So I'll pass you them and you can show everybody the cupcakes before you put them on the plate. Oh.
This one's a masterpiece.
Is that the best one? Why don't you keep that one aside then? Because that can be the one that you eat.
No. This is the one that I'm gonna eat.
Look at the colours on them. Because they're party cakes.
This one is burnt.
Can that be my one then?
No!
Look, the one that I thought was going to explode has not really exploded at all.
This one.
No, this one here, look. It's a wee bit.
Oh my god!
It's a wee bit melty out the side.
I'm
Not
gonna
too
do
bad.
this one. This is like, oh, it's hot.
It is very hot. You just pick them up quickly and put them on the plate. If you want to stack them on top of each other, that's fine. Right, so it says may contain milk. It doesn't actually say it has milk in the ingredients. It just says may contain milk. It does, however, have egg in it. So Charlotte, if I allow you to have one of these, you're only having one, okay?
What about, why one?
Because you don't want to get a sore tummy.
You let me have loads of it.
Right, come on, pick one. Let's pick one. I'll eat a cake. Right, I'm picking a baby one.
I'm picking that
Right,
one.
go pick that one. And I'm going to pick... Which one? Which one do you think Mummy should have?
I think this one.
That's a good choice. I'll have that one then. Right, and what we'll do is we'll just stack the other ones up a wee bit, like that. Boop, 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 boop. Shh, right, come on, let's eat it. Taste. Careful, because it might be hot. Oh, look at that. It's a wee bit. Ooh. Mmm. Tastes kind of good. Colours have all melted inside.
I know. Look.
I shall eat without any ice in it.
We need to taste it with the icing.
It tastes kind of weird.
Excuse me.
What is it, darling?
Can you taste it with icing?
I really don't think I've got any ice in.
Go see.
Nah.
Another one?
Nah, baby, no ice.
Oh, in the cupboard?
Oh, I'm going to eat another one. I have to eat another one. Save me!
No.
Give me a second cupcake!
No.
Right, say bye.
Bye.
And we're going to wait for the next tray to come out. We need to hide the evidence of the empty cupcake packets. We need to get rid of that. We need to hide it at the bottom of the bin so nobody knows that we've had one. Because then later on when we have... I've just had an idea.
What?
Do you know what I have got? I've got dairy-free chocolate spread. So I don't have ice in, but I've got dairy-free chocolate spread. Nature Store. That's the brand if you're looking for any.
You can spread it.
You can buy it at Asda, you can buy it at Tesco's. So we could maybe put a wee bit of chocolate spread on the top.
Can I do the chocolate?
It's got a very odd taste. It's not like a typical sponge. It's weird. Right, that's it. Say ciao.
Good word.
Good word. Good word.